What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Mauricio here with another review, and today we're going to look at Newage's H28G Lucullu, also known as Delta Magnus or Shattered Glass Ultra Magnus. Before we get to the review, as always, let's take a look at his accessories. So he comes with two extra pair of hands, the pointing and the open palm, like most of the Newage figures do. He comes with his standard prime weapon, nicely sculpted. Comes with the Magnus gun, just cast in black, also nicely sculpted. Comes with this translucent clear sword with some gold. I don't know if that's gold plastic or gold paint. It's probably gold plastic, but nicely sculpted. And these are meant obviously for his Magnus mode, and this is obviously for his prime mode. And if you can tell, like in the other Magnus video, the peg is a little bit wider than the standard prime gun, so he cannot hold this gun. I mean, you can force it in there, but he won't fit. He also comes with an alternate head. This is the one he came with standard out of the box, which is the regular Delta Magnus head, yellow eyes, silver paint. I'll show you the other face when I transform him, which is just like a clear skeleton face, which I prefer that face over this because it's just cooler. But yeah, now let's take a look at this guy. So, a lot of blue, just like the other Magnus. The cap, the trailer, no paint on it, except for this little panel right here. I believe the chest is all painted. Everything else is just plastic. Oh, you got some paint right here. My apologies. And that's about it. He also comes with these shoulder cannons as accessories before I forget. Just like Ultra Magnus has the red tip, this one has the gray tip, and they do come off. And this is a snug fit right here, so he's not going anywhere. Sorry, let's get back to the details here. The cab here is completely painted, which is cool, with that silver or gray streak right here. Nice all metallic blue all the way around. A lot of silver, nice yellow details right there. Windshields are in silver. The trim around the windshields are in silver. The translucent blue window. It's got yellow there. That's what he looks like from the side. That's what he looks like from the front. That's the other side. That's the top. That's what he looks like from the bottom. Solid. Does roll. He also does have a 90-degree turn, which is pretty cool. And to take off the trailer, you just have to untap his back right here, and that's what that looks like. Just rest that on there for a minute so you can see some size comparisons with the Hasbro car. See how that looks like. Alright, let's set this trailer off to the side and let's get this prime transformed. Let's work on the legs. Open that up like so. Untab all this. what we're gonna do is open this up like that. We are gonna close the foot right there. This is gonna rotate around like so. This silver piece is gonna rotate in. Make sure the leg is straight so it can all fit accordingly. This is gonna rotate in. You can fold the foot right here so you can get some room so you can tab all this in. I know, I'm sorry, there's a lot of black, so that's gonna tab right there like so. Then you can rotate the foot down for a little bit to get out of the way. You're gonna close this in. It's gonna tab right here like so. Then the foot just goes in to make sure the wheels go inside the leg, and then rotate the foot accordingly. And there you have one foot. Just rotate that around. Make sure this is always on the outside. Lift these skirts up for a minute and push this up, and that's one leg done. Second verse, same as the first. So we're gonna flip this wheel out like so, and we're gonna unfold all this like so. Flip this down out of the way. We are going to rotate this inwards. Make sure this knee is straight. Flip this silver piece in like so. Tab that, tab that. Make sure the wheel goes inside the leg, and then fix the foot accordingly. Rotate that around, move the skirt, push that up on that joint, and that's all done. Now to release the cab from the back, grab the back skirt, unpeg it, and flip it down. Then this can just extend a little bit. What we're gonna do first is open the doors. There's one. There's the other. We're just gonna flip this up, close the windows in, or collapse the windows in, like so. Like so. Keep that right now. You're gonna pull this out a little bit. We're gonna wanna rotate that, but first we gotta move a lot of stuff here. So we're gonna, like every other prime, get these arms out of the way. They're pegged inside. I'm gonna move them out. Close this flap. Rotate this around. Make sure all this is out of the way for you to work. Same for the other side. Get this out. Rotate this on. Wait, no, the other way. Like so. And then we're going to get all these arms out of the way. So we should have something like this, right? Then we're going to rotate these wheels so we can make some room here. And we're gonna turn this 180. Once we do that, we can pop out the head. Once we do that, we can bend all this in, bend this in. You're gonna make the inner part of the chest, this window right here, it's gonna come up like so. And you should have that. So flip up, flip in. You have that going on. This you're gonna rotate up, push it in a little bit so it's nice and snug. The wheels we're gonna rotate around rotate them around. And then these are going to go inside there. Use all your hinges. Make sure everything's nice and snug. Alright, fix this little backpack right there. Rotate at the waist. Make sure you rotate this hip skirt. It just rotates 180 like so. Push this down. Fix the arms accordingly and the hands. And there you got your prime. You just give him his little gun. And there you go. That's prime mode. And I love this color. I love this mold. This mold is really awesome. So far, all that have been released, beautiful paint jobs on them. So let's take a look at him. Obviously, you can see he can hold his gun good, so we'll just get that out of the way again. Never gonna have him in this mode anyway, but God, he's beautiful. Boom. So, black head, silver crest, silver mouth plate, yellow eyes. Awesome. Yellow for the lights here. I don't know why they didn't paint these yellow lights for his alt mode, but it is what it is. Silver here, clear plastic here as opposed to the translucent blue. Head all the way around. It's on a ball joint. Can look up so you can do the flying thing. Can look not much down, but if you break transformation a little bit, he can look down. Arms out to there, all the way around. 90 degree of elbow. Wrist swivel. And he's got that joint right there for transformation. Same for the other side. He's got that silver paint right here, which is pretty cool. Waist rotation. Ab crunch. As you saw earlier, the skirts do move out of the way. So he can kick up that far. He can kick back that far. He can come out that far. You also have a thigh swivel right there. You got that double jointed transformation joint there. You can move it up and down and do whatever you like right there and use that for your poses. He's got double jointed knee bend. He's got some yellow paint here. This thigh is completely painted. The hip skirts are completely painted. He's got silver right here on the knee, on the gas tank. Nothing for the tilt down. He's got a tilt up. And a rocker. So just like all the other primes, he's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Let's see if he can hold the sword good or not. Again, it's a snug fit, which is ironic because this guy came with a sword and the handles seem to be the same. But yeah, there you go for some comparisons. Boom. Here's our boy. Put him in there. Yeah, that was a snug fit. But yeah, that's what he looks like in prime mode. Now, let's get him into delta mode, I guess. So we're going to do a little bit of prep work. Legs stay the same. Don't need to do that. We're going to have to kind of half transform him. But in order to do that, we got to like explode him. So we're going to move his head. Just get it out of the way for now. We are going to lift up on this ab crunch joint right here. We are going to bring down the tires here, or the wheels, sorry. Technically they are tires, but whatever. And then we are going to, we gotta like move everything around. Get everything out of the way. And turn that around. We have to get this out. And then we're gonna rotate the arms. We have to do all that just to rotate the arms. All right, now we gotta put all this back. Put all that back. Rotate this back. Push that back in, nice and snug. Bring down all this stuff. That goes in there. That goes in there. Make sure it's all situated properly. These arms, they're on the side. We're going to bring them to the back. This head, you are just going to lay down right there. Why? I don't know. That's just how it is. This, you're just going to fold it like that, and you're going to keep that little nub right there. These arms, you're going to want the arrows on the forearm, the arrows on the forearm right here, to be facing up. Why? Just because that's what the instructions say, so that's what we're doing. I don't really think it matters, but let's follow the instructions, right? All right, make sure everything's all straight here in the back. All right, so that's the prep work we had to do. So you should have something like this. All right, so we're gonna put him to the side for a little bit, and now we're gonna work on the trailer. Yeah, we're gonna get this off. Get that off, one on each side. We are going to separate the torso from right here. Come on. Come on. There you go. Separate all this. Put that over there. I'm so sorry. My apologies. Didn't mean to move the camera. All right. Then this comes off. These are the hip skirts. Put that right there. This just split in half. And you're gonna have left to right. Inside you have the thigh covers. Left, right, and these are completely painted, which is awesome. All right, first we're gonna get these wheels, rotate them around, put them in so we can actually stand straight. This you're gonna flip up. This you're gonna flip up. This is gonna fold down. Keep it at an angle because that's going to tab into the back of his leg. This you're just going to fold. This you're going to fold in, but we're going to keep it open because that's what's going to hold his foot in there. That's one thing done. Same for the other side. All the way around. Bam, like so. Close this. Lift this. Fold that. Fold this. And there we go. some prep work. This we're gonna split open right here, and it's gonna fold all the way around. You have a double hinge right here. That's just gonna swing around, and that's gonna stay like that. We're gonna rotate this arm up. We're gonna fold right here on this hinge, and that's gonna tap together. The fist you're gonna straighten out, and you're gonna hinge this up, and you have one arm done. Same for the other side. Hinge this in, rotate this up, hinge this down, push the fist down, hinge this up. We got two arms done. This you flip out, this you flip down, you rotate his head. Now that I'm here, let's look at this, the extra face sculpt that it came with. Oh, if you can see that, but he's kind of like a skeleton. I guess you have to have it in hand. But yeah, that's his other face sculpt. All right, let's put this guy together. Let's bring this guy back in. The foot, you just slide in like so. There's a little slot in the back of his leg. Just close that in. It pegs together. There's a tab right there. It's going to go right there. And that just holds that in place. Same for the other side. Peg that in. Fold that in. This is his thigh cover. This is just going to go right like this. Yeah, like this. There's a slot right there with a peg in here. Just like that. Just like so. Now for the hip skirts, it has two tabs right here. You're gonna lift this up. It's got two holes right in there. Self-explanatory. Tab that in. Push this down, and there's that. Next to torso, two tabs right there on each side. This is going to go like so, and like so, and that should just tab in. And the head just rests on top. And you got your missiles. There's a little slot that flips down right here. It's the wrong side. And this just pegs right in. And this one pegs right in. And there you go. There you have Magnus in his robot mode. And I think he looks pretty cool, in my opinion. Not too floppy, very solid. Let's look at this guy. That's his face. Blue eyes, clear plastic, silver for the antennas. Head is on a ball joint, goes all the way around. Can look up, not much. Look down a little bit. And if you break transformation, I guess you can look up. He does have metallic blue paint right there on the chest. Blue right here. This whole silver's painted. He does have the Matrix gimmick, which I should have shown earlier, but I didn't because I forgot. My bad. My bad. Flip this whole thing open, and then you grab to go in here. You open up Prime's windows, and there you have the Matrix. Very nice, very nice. Put that back in there. Arms all the way around. Up to there on that joint, but then he's got another joint right here, which gives him 90 degrees, which is phenomenal. He's got bicep swivel, 90-degree of elbow bend, so more than the Prime, and a little bit of wrist articulation, but because of the way this is molded, it, you know, doesn't allow too much. But like, again, you can pop out the fist and move it however you like. What else? Waist rotation, a little bit of an ab crunch. Hip skirts all move out of the way. So he can kick out that far, kick back that far, kick out that far. He's got a knee bend, but little loosey-goosey because of all the gear. Thigh cut that the Prime has. He's got some, this is all, like I said, this is painted. He's got that yellow dot right there. The shins are painted, that's just awesome. And he does have a rocker. Nothing up or down on the toes. So yeah, that's what he looks like from the front. That's what he looks like from the back. So pretty cool. I don't have other Delta Magnus from any other company, so this is actually my first. But I hear good things from the MFT one, so if you have that, can't go wrong, because I have the regular MFT one, the regular Magnus, and he's awesome. For some size comparisons, here's Shattered Glass Prime. And here's our boy. Put him back here. And we'll give him his weapons. And rotate this out. Put that over like that. Give him a little A stance. Turn his head, his evil head, towards the camera. So yeah, that's the review for Delta Magnus, or Shattered Glass Ultra Magnus. I'm going to use them as Shattered Glass Ultra Magnus. I don't really have a connection to Delta. But I mean, let us know if he fits in your collection. How are you going to use him? If this one's the one for you, maybe you'll take the MFT version, which is the KO of the first Magic Square version. But yeah, hopefully let us know what you think. And until next time, peace.